Hello, my name is Alice Tumukunde, and today I'm going to be presenting a presentation about business, and it is called Business Speak. Throughout this presentation, there are some main points or the outlines that we'll talk about. All of them are like 7 points, including what is organizational communication, what are the functions of organizational communication in a business, why is transparency important, why it is the connection between targeted messaging strategies and corporate branding, how can organizational communications be used to shape Acme Widget's reputation, what strategies can be used to build or maintain Acme Widget's reputation, and why is it useful to have dedicated role of organizational communications at Acme. So starting from what is organizational communications, it can be defined in so many ways. I can say that it is the exchange of ideas within or outside of the organization, which is to mean that like there are circulations of messages in an organization or outside of the organization, and that is what is called organizational communication. It is also a flow of messages in the organization, and another definition, it is a process of transmitting messages within organization or outside of the organization. So talking of organizational communications in a business, there are also functions of it. So the first function is that they help to inform employees about their jobs functions. Like, let's say for example, they are employees, and for them to work and be productive, they need someone who will go to them and just each time remind them of what their job is and set the goals, visions, and objectives that they need to accomplish in a certain amount of time. So that is the job of organizational communication, and it also helps to persuade clients and partners. This is to mean that it is there to work hand in hand with clients and partners. They need to convince them about the goods and services of your business does. So it's also there to motivate employees to make better decisions. So when they allow their employees to be involved in problem solving of the company, their employees are able to make even better decisions because they feel like you trusted them, you gave them the whole trust, so they also work hard to show you, and that's how they end up having better decisions. And it also helps to socialize, to create bonds. That means they're there to encourage to have a partnership in the staff members and other employees, also to work together so that working place or working environment can be friendly and feels like a family. So talking of transparency, we can say that transparency is a way of working in a working place where like everyone is able to share without maybe without thinking that they will not understand me, or it's just creating the environment where everyone will feel free. So importance of transparency is that it expands relationships. So if you allow all people to be together and to share their ideas, it just boosts their relationships. You as the boss, even it increases the relationship or the friend, like the how you're friend with your employees, and that is what even increase your productivity. If you allow your employees to be involved in making decisions of the organization, there is an increase of productivity, and it even strengthens innovation, since they know that they cannot be judged for what they gave as an idea or what they did. Okay, there is a question that was talking about targeted messaging and also corporate branding. And first of all, I'll first talk about what is targeted messaging. Targeted messaging is the transmission or refers to the content that is aimed to be delivered to a certain or a specific audience. For example, if a person is advertising goods or services that are in the company to the targeted customers, is what we call targeted messaging strategy, because you're giving a message to the targeted audience. You have a certain number of people that you need your information to be delivered to, so that is what's called targeted messaging. So with this in mind, it means that you have a good advertising system, and it even helps your company to portray a good image, and it increases your brand to be known, since you're giving a message to the audience that you trust that they can be your clients. Yeah, talking also about corporate branding. Corporate branding refers to the marketing of goods or services using the brand name of the company in the overall advertising efforts and all the communication to the stakeholders. This means that it's all about advertising using a brand name of the stakeholders. So it means that when you offer goods and services in the business, your brand gets to be known, or people get to be aware of what you sell. And yeah, they just like, let's take for example like Coca-Cola. So Coca-Cola, if you're going to sell products, if they sell their product, it comes in the brand name, and according to how we know Coca-Cola, we just use their product so as because we know like the branding or the brand or the name of their brand is very known, so we trust it. So it means that it helps your brand to be known when you use marketing while you have a brand. Coming back to the connection between targeted messaging strategies and corporate branding, I can say that after going through what targeted messaging strategies mean and what corporate branding mean, I feel that the connection between the two is that when you're advertising your product and services, people get to know what you have and the credibility of your good, and together with the brand of your business, and that's what helps you to boost the economy of the company. How organizational communication be used to shape Acme Widget's reputation? It's like any other company trying to shape a good reputation. I think they can use the same things as we suggest widget to use them. Like they need to keep everyone informed and working together. So that means that in the company of Acme Widget, they're supposed to be working together like team spirit. That's what will help them to bring a good reputation, since all people will know that this company is about maybe, let's say, they will say that this company sells this, and their employees work together to make better reputation, or to portray a good image. So that's what will help them. They also have to look at new ways to advance skills. So that means if in a certain organization their employees show skills, let's say for example, if the company maybe helps in technology, and people come to them and they see that whenever they have problems, the company solves them, so that give the good image to the company. So it is always have to have new ways to advance skills. And they also need to monitor all areas of communication, like keep their clients updated about what is going on, even if you cannot be having a new product at the moment, but you need to update what is in the store to your clients, what you're up to. Yeah, so that's what will help Acme Widget reputation to be known, since it will be like giving information always, so that it will make even the customers not to forget that widgets exist. Always, when a business needs a good reputation, there are some strategies to maintain that reputation that they need to have. So I can just say that strategies that can help Acme Widget maintain their reputation is that they need to keep their promises. If maybe they promise a client today that a certain problem will be solved, they need to keep that promise and the problem to be over in a certain time that they promised the clients. They also need to communicate about the company's update, like that's what I was saying. That helps the client and other people not to forget that Acme Widget exists. So whenever they're thinking about something, the Acme Widget will just come first in their mind. So that will also help them to maintain a good reputation. Also, they need to make sure that their website is awesome. Like, there are some websites that you can go to of different organizations, and you find that they are very disorganized, that you cannot even know what is this and what is this, and at the end of the day the information that you need is not the one that they posted. So for Acme Widget, the strategy they can use, that they need their website to always be awesome. They also need to use their social media, like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and other social medias that can help them to be known, to be having, like, let's say for example, if you're going to shop something online and you see some good comments online, and you see that the company posts some important things like every single day, that creates trust that you have for them, and it also helps you to know what quality of this product, if this person bought on this product and their comment is really good, they're happy about it, so that really gives you the trust to the company. They also need to consult their clients so as to listen to the feedback. So if whenever you go to a client and ask if they're happy about the product, that will help you to know what you need to change and what you need to keep on doing. And they also need to make sure that they respond to the feedbacks from the audience. If you know that you will take time to ask some people their problems, that means that you even need to be ready to solve their problems or their challenges. So that's what will help Acme Widget reputation. Okay. The next question is, why is it useful to have dedicated role for organizational communications at Acme Widget? I can say that the reason why it is useful to have dedicated role for organizational communication is because it helps to establish clear expectations from employees and customers. So that means that when your company is working well, there are expectations for employees and customers, and that's what helps to know how you're doing. And it also helps to build a strong relationship with the organization, as it also helps to bring more ideas and innovation throughout the organization. And you find at the end of the day that the company has a strong teamwork. So I think that is the reason why it is useful to have a dedicated role for organizational communications at Acme Widget. Apart from all the other questions, we also have potential impact of integrated marketing communications. These are creative consistency throughout the channel. That is one impact, and it also helps to receive better results, and to also help in aligning with customers' preferences, and at the end of the day there is overall cost saving, like there money that you save after doing the integrated marketing communications.